Okay, so it says the true linear regression equation is y equals sorry, b0 plus b1x. Where is that beta? I don't know what that is. Where both of them are unknown. What are the null and alternative hypotheses for that symbol?
Pretty sure it's beta.
Is it beta?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, I've been fooled.
I think
all these years.
Yeah. I put C for it.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Question 4. A residual is the difference between observed value of y for a given x and the predicted value of y on the regression line.
Correct.
C. 5. A plot of residual supports using linear regression when
This question reads
they're
weird.
normally distributed. Yeah, a plot of residuals supports using linear regression
When it's not distributed, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah. Okay, question 8. Oh, man. I just woke up from a nap.
Good.
So I am struggling right now.
So this is for the next 8 problems. So we use this data.
So it's so our so the scores are the and the confidence y.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Okay.
I always screw up with which one's which though.
Me too.
You have to be super careful on our last unit exam with that.
Yeah. Because it usually tells you, but this one isn't saying anything. So compute the residuals for the data using software. What statement best describes the residuals? They form a linear pattern?
Yeah, like that's what I was thinking B, but
So what we have to do is do
compute the
a
residuals.
plot with the residuals information.
Yeah, and then whatever statement best describes it. Right?
I think so.
I think so.
So yeah, in that case it'd be B.
Yeah, because they're not all negative.
No, that's for sure.
They're below 25 and negative 40, right? They're between negative 40 and 25.
Yeah.
I guess that's true, but I don't
I
know.
think B is more right than A, though.
Yeah. Based on the QQ plot for these residuals, what can you say about these residuals? Plot. Dang. Be right skewed?
E. I
I
think
don't know what
that's what
shape
it's
you guys
called.
are getting, but
When they're off to the right, it's right skewed. So yeah.
is that what you're getting, Lucy?
Oh no. I'm still.
What do your guys' charts look like when you do this? So
I'm looking at the one is already there.
oh, you're looking at that one. So
Yeah.
are those the residuals though?
Did you read
The same thing?
another
Me
one?
too.
Yeah, I made another one. Lost. I don't know where it went. Oh, man.
Mine was.
Because looking at the chart that's already there, it looks pretty normal. Like, fairly normal. But, I don't know, when you plot the residuals, it's weird.
This whole like kind of unit's been weird. So
Yeah.
going through the practice stuff, I was like, can this be over?
Would you mind to share
So-
your screen, Pam?
Yeah, well, I lost my graph, so I can remake it though.
I have mine. I don't know if you got the same one. Let me
Where'd
see.
it go? Um,
I got this one. So that is the fourth column, right?
yeah. Okay. So when I copied scatter plot or whatever of the residuals, it gave me this chart. Right? It could be wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I saw too, though. So
Don't we have to do don't we have to sort them
Do we have to sort them?
to make a
See.
plot?
Oh, look, I found another one.
Okay, so we have to highlight column D and E.
yeah,
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Let me see. Both of them. And then
Are we supposed to make a different chart for the residuals, or do we just look at this chart?
Yeah, see, that's...
on the lesson says how to do it, like the residual plot. But I had a very different one that you have.
Are we supposed to? Is it like we have to highlight both column D and E?
D and E. It says when you have already entered all the explanatory and the response variables into the correct columns in the qualitative inferential procedures spreadsheet, you are given the column of residuals in column E, highlight both column D and E, the explanatory variable and the residual. Then click the insert tab and then click the scatter you want the first choice. Scatter with only markers. So select the first scatter plot choice. So we have to make that one with both columns.
Yeah.
So you select this one and that one. Insert like a scatter plot like this one.
It says the first one. Mm-hmm.
This first one. Do it. It's one. So I'm probably doing something wrong. Can you share your screen, Lucy?
I had this one. I got this one.
Oh. Definitely not normal at all.
Mm-mm.
Well, you know, yours looked than the two that I had. So
Yeah, and mine looked like Pamela's, so...
yeah. And I mean, I have no idea what I did to mine to not do it properly. But I'm good with putting A for question 7.
Yeah, let's go with that then, if it makes more sense.
Yeah. Okay, question 8 says use software to create a scatter plot of the data. Given the scatter plot, residuals plot, and the QQ plot, which of the 5 assumptions about linear regression are satisfied by this data? Check all that apply. Um, we would have to look at
Okay.
is that hot dog shaped?
Yeah, like... ish.
Yeah. So would that be the there's a linear relationship between X and Y?
Yeah, that'd be one.
And then according to plot that Lucy has shown us, none of them are close to the line. Constant variance. Shape. It was just normally distributed. Residuals normally, they're not normally distributed, right?
No.
Yeah, no, not the middle one.
Oh. So then would it just be A and B, C, D, E?
A and E.
Yeah.
Well, it's not the air one. It's not the middle one. Variance of the air term is constant for all values of x. I don't think it's that one either.
I think it's harder than the other one.
Yeah, this quiz is hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, A and E are kind of like the only ones that have like an inkling of truth to them. So like, unless and then
Yeah. Because
go ahead.
for here, for like the requirements or whatever, or the assumptions, I guess, is what the book called it. It says for a linear relationship, you check it by creating a scatter plot, then residual plot. If the scatter plot has a hot dog shape, then it's normal. If residual plot has no pattern, then it's normal. And it says normal error term. We check with a QQ plot of the residuals, and if they're close to the line, then it's normal. And then it says constant variance, a residual plot, no megaphone shape. X's are known constants. You can't directly check that. It just says X is accurate and precise. And then observations are independent. Knowing Y tells you nothing about the others. So, yeah, that chart that Lucy has up. But yeah, I think it's just those two. Awesome.
Yeah, that'd be my best guess.
Question, yeah. Question 9. What is B1? The estimate for the slope. .042 is what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Question 10. Now construct a 95% confidence interval for beta 1 and put your answers for the lower bound and upper bound. 95. So for the lower, 0.035.
Which answer you had at number 9? Sorry.
0.042. Right?
0 point.
Yeah, and then question 10, I got 0.035.
Well, I don't have
Oh.
what I'm doing wrong.
So when you input it, you input the explanatory and the response variables. For the explanatory, does it start with 50?
For the explanatory, let me see. No.
Oh, did you put the 4.34 first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think we have ours switched.
Says use the confidence variable as the explanatory variable.
Oh, is that what it said? The confidence rating mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't see that.
So
Use
you
the conference without as explanatory.
variable as explanatory variable in the scores as response variable.
All right. Then that's probably what I did wrong, and that's why my chart didn't look like yours.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
That explains.
It all makes sense now. Okay. For the slope for question 9, 12.695.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes more sense now that it's not a decimal. I was like, man, makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah. And then the lower bound is 10.674.
Mhm.
And the upper bound, 14.715.
And it's nice when little things that we're doing wrong get corrected, and you're like, oh, it makes so much sense now.
Yeah. Question 12. Based on the evidence and using level of significance, alpha equals 0.05, what decision would you make regarding the hypothesis test for beta 1? Is it the last one, D, fail to reject the null because greater than
Yeah.
alpha?
Which one?
D, the
D?
very last one, yeah, for 12.
What do you have in there?
For the p-value,
It's greater.
dang, yeah, it's greater, so you reject the null.
What do you have in there? For
What
the
would we do?
p-value.
Well, it says 3.31266 e to
So
the
we have
negative 24.
So that means we're gonna have a 0.000000000.
Yeah, so we reject the null. I'm so sorry. I'm just out of it. I am.
Yeah, I rushed home from work to do this, so I'm like completely a noob.
uh,
So
question
C,
13 for
correct?
hypothesis test. Yeah, C.
Yeah.
Question 13 for hypothesis test for beta 1 slope. If you reject the null hypothesis, what does it mean?
If we reject, okay.
Yeah, which we did.
Zero.
There is sufficient evidence to conclude
Okay. Is
that.
is zero or is not zero?
Huh?
It is zero, is not zero.
Um, I'm not sure. Because, let's see. Oh, there's just a synthesis of a question. Seriously.
where we can find it.
So our null hypothesis was that it equals 0. We reject the null. So there's sufficient evidence to conclude that the slope of the regression line is not 0.
Yeah, D. Unless Lucy has something else.
Yeah. If it weren't for Lucy, probably fail this quiz because we did everything wrong.
So it says that if we need to determine if the slope is different from 0 because of the null hypothesis we did. So if the slope is 0, then that suggests that there is no linear relationship between the two variables.
Okay.
So if it's not a linear relationship between two of them, it's not 0. If there is a linear relationship, it's 0.
So there was a linear relationship.
If it was, it means that it's 0.
So for our chart that we had,
If it was,
it was. So then it would be B. There's sufficient evidence to conclude that the slope of the regression line is 0. Awesome.
So, crocodile data. I think we used this in a previous assignment already.
Good job. Okay. Let's see. Head length was used to predict body length. So that would mean that head length is X.
Yeah.
Gotta double check, you know?
Yeah. Especially the track record we got tonight.
Exactly.
Constructed 95% interval.
so the fourth thing is body length.
E.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's body length.
Determine a margin of error for this 95% confidence interval.
Margin of error again.
Yeah, the fun ones.
We never got that one right.
Yeah, on the previous ones, even after attempting it twice.
It didn't say anything in the reading about how of error, did it?
No.
So how would we determine that? Are we already given that by the error of the estimate?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's too easy. We're not even given. Wait, the standard deviation is right there. And Z is right there. So would it be T? So it'd be 90.387 times 0.07 divided by the square root of, and there, 39? Or am I just?
How much did you got?
So it would be equals that times divided by the square root. Square root 39.
And see, I did this all last time for the margin of error and couldn't get it right, not once.
Oh man.
So I feel like whatever I'm doing for margin of error is completely off the mark.
So I got 0.535.
I have 0.442.
Point.
Sorry, what'd you say, Lucy?
I got 0.442.
0.4.
But I don't know.
So how did you do yours?
The same as we did last time, but it didn't work anyways. The upper bound minus the lower one divided by 2.
2.2. So it'd be 60 or 6.1 plus what? What's that? Divided by 2. So 6.3? What? This margin of error is just.
I might look up margin of error on YouTube later and see if there's an easy way to do it.
Right. So when I added the confidence intervals and divided them by 2, I got 6.3077.
What do you have by a confidence interval?
6.170 and 6.446.
That's why we don't match.
Because we're supposed to use the slope, correct?
Yeah. And here I'm getting something completely different, so it's good. Let's start over.
So what did you put for your explanatory variable?
I have the confidence interval over there. For the explanatory, I have 20.
Did you start with 24?
Yeah.
Okay. Me too. And then the response variable I did 161.
Yeah. So are you using the P1 confidence interval?
Yeah, so for that I got 6.170 and 6.446.
I don't have that one. I have 7.2. What you got, Max?
I'm sorry. I'm starting over. What I got was completely off the mark.
Oh. Let's see.
So what we got one?
So we said that the dependent variable was the body.
Uh-huh. What do you have for B1? Under B.
Yeah. For B1, I got 6.308. Is that what you have? Or is
I have
something completely
7.6.
different?
My Excel just crashed. Awesome.
That's always fun.
Well, it just like freezes and then like goes pale and then says it's recovering.
I've had that happen. I took a spreadsheet analysis class last semester, and that always happened.
Yeah, and
And I
I'm
had
like,
to restart.
why does it randomly happen?
Yeah. Let's see.
I have the same thing. Okay.
Is your confidence interval 95?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Huh. Maybe I have something wrong?
1 second here.
You are the solution, Max.
Yeah. I'm just having to re-enter everything real quick here. It took out everything I had copied in.
So I'm comparing your screen, Lucy, to my screen.
Mm-hmm.
And even, like, everything is just a little off. That's strange.
Oh.
Your R even said, like, 0.990, right?
Yeah, and that's what I have too.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm the problem. I just saw mess of numbers under what I thought. Okay. I'm so sorry for being the problem. So for my confidence interval, I got 7.218 and 1.103.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you add them and divide them, you get 7.660.
Yep, that's what I got.
Oh my gosh. I have been the problem the entire time.
Yeah, because I got 7.218 now and 8.103. I don't know what was copied wrong, but I'm getting all the right numbers now.
Yeah. So for me, I just I forgot to delete from the last Excel problem. So
Yeah.
just put those and then the ones we had. It was a mess. Okay. So what would so the margin of error would be 7.660.
660. Correct.
Okay.
The margin
And then
of
the
error.
lower bound. Yeah. Is that what you
What?
got? So it's the confidence intervals together and then you divide them by 2?
Yeah,
I
right?
didn't got that.
Oh.
No.
Alright. Let's just
But how do you did it?
So I just on Excel, I just did it.
Just 7.218 minus 8.103 divided by 2.
Yeah. So did you say minus or add?
No, minus.
Minus.
What I'm not sure about is if the upper bound is minus the lower.
It's negative
I would think so.
0.443.
The same
Right?
the same way we made it last time, and either one was wrong. I don't know what happened.
So
I
which one
think
do you want to go with this time? Because minusing, it gets you negative 0.4425.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I would get that too if I subtracted the negative or the lower from the upper bound.
Yeah.
So, do we want to go with the negative?
Let's get the negative then.
Negative.
Yeah. So 443.
That's
16.
442. You
You
have
know,
3.4.
I have 442.
Yeah, me too.
oh,
Do you have 0.44245?
Yeah. Yep. It's not rounding up. My bad.
And then the lower bound is 7.218. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Upper is 8.103. 03.
I'm going to laugh if these last ones are wrong somehow.
And then question 18, based on your lower and upper bound from the last two problems, what can you say about beta 1? You're 95% confident.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's A, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, should we see how we did?
Yes. Oh man.
Huh, we got quite a few.
We passed.
We did pass.
We got
Got the
5.
margin of error wrong. Big surprise.
Really?
Yeah. And then question 13, was actually the regression line is not 0.
So D, right?
Yeah.
Here, I'm just going to copy him and...
Well, I guess question 8 was wrong too.
Okay.
So then would it just be A for question 8?
Here, let me figure this out. Man, none of my Office is working today. Microsoft Word having issues too. So are you guys just restarting the quiz?
Yeah, I just gotta copy down, the answers we got so I don't forget.
Yeah, here. I'll just start the quiz again.
So, for question 6, then would it be the residuals are between about -40 and 25?
Here, I'm gonna have to go through the quiz
Because
with
we got that
you,
one
Pam.
wrong.
So question 3 was
the
A.
quiz, Lucy? Oh, sorry.
I'm going to copy all of them.
My
So
Word
question
keeps
6,
like...
Um,
Nine, 12, 5, 6, 9, 5, 10, 10.6,
2 for
Well,
7.
I'm trying to like... Can we just go through from the start again? I'm trying to paste my my old answers to Word, and it keeps not responding.
Yeah. I just gotta copy these down because I know I'm gonna
I
forget.
tried copying them down, and then Word keeps erroring out for whatever reason. See if I
Yeah, just give me like
Yeah, no rush. Just gonna go see if it
seconds.
if it's my computer, if it's 1 second here. Alright, well, it works.
Okay.
I don't know.
So question 3 was C. Question 4 was C.
So they don't rearrange, do they?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, I hope they don't rearrange and I get completely screwed.
No. I mean, you get the higher score anyways. So.
Yeah, it's true. Question 5 was normally distributed, right?
Yeah, it was A.
Yeah.
And then question 6 we got wrong. We put B. So
Something in its A then.
yeah, because I remember they were positive and negative. So
Yeah, so it can't be the residuals are all negative. That can't be right at all.
yeah. And then question 7 we put A. Huh?
Which one is in the number 6?
Yeah, question 6. It's not B. So we're thinking it's
So it's
A
got to be
because
A.
yeah, because they were most of them were negative, but not all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think 8 is still A and E. I just think we're maybe missing one other one.
One. Cool.
What did we say for 7?
Yeah, what is 7? So we normally put A.
7 is clearly not.
It's not
And we got
A.
it wrong, right?
Yeah, it's not A.
Yeah.
So it's either fairly normal or right skewed. It
Is it
definitely
right?
wasn't right skewed.
As your
It's fairly normal, I believe.
Yeah, I would think it's fairly normal.
Okay.
So that's 7. Question 8. We had A and E selected.
Were the observations independent,
Maybe E.
or did
Yeah,
one affect the other?
I don't know. With when the math scores, it comes. They should be independent, shouldn't they?
Yeah, but I don't. What do you think, Lucy? I know it's definitely A.
I think they are dependent because all depends how you feel you got the score. Is what they were saying last time.
I'd laugh if it was just one of them.
It probably
But
just is.
yeah, like it could be. I swear every time I get check all apply questions, it's at least 2. But the other ones can't. The middle 3
the others-
can't be right.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it.
I guess let's just go with A on that one.
Yeah. Are you good with that, Lucy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then question 9 was 12.695. 10 was 10.674.
0.674, right?
11, 14.715. Okay, question 12 was C. And then question 13 we got wrong, so it would be D.
Right?
Yeah. 14 body. Okay.
So we want to
Margin
go
of
with the
error.
other margin of error, right?
Should we just go with the positive one?
So what was it again? 7.066?
No, it was 0.442.
Oh, 0.442. Just not negative, right?
Yeah.
And the video of the instructor the last week, the second one, talks about that margin of error.
Oh.
Another one, but it's no problem.
I feel like I have it written down in my notes, but I can't find it. Yeah, here it is. It's the high minus low divided by 2 is what I have on my notes. But that was from like lesson 18. So I don't know if that applies to this lesson too. But
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm
low.
good with putting the positive one.
16 was 7.218, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, 16 was 7.218, 17 was 8.103, and then 18 was A, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
We want to give that a go.
Yeah. Okay. So you missed one this time.
Yeah, it's better than last time.
Yes.
Which one?
Which one was it?
Question 8.
Yeah, so it's got to be, there's got to be 3 of them, or I don't know. That one's up in the air. But the margin of error one we got right, which is nice.
Yeah, so it's definitely the high minus the low divided by 2.
Okay, now that's it.
Awesome. Okay. Well, you know, we did better than the last round.
True. How horrible would it have been if Lucy wasn't here? We just went ahead with those initial mistakes. That would have been brutal.
We would have struggled so much.
Yeah, geez.
Okay, awesome.